Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting. Today we're going to do something a bit different. I did a painting a few days ago using this reference picture, and I had to go at doing lights when it's getting a little bit dull, maybe in the snow or something, and I thought it'd be an interesting lesson. If you've never painted lights on a car before, this one could be good for you. What I've done is I've penciled in very lightly using a white pencil crayon the structure of the vehicles, just so I'm not painting straight away and a little bit unsure. And also I brought this car down a little bit to make it closer. I think this is a bigger vehicle than this, but I just wanted to make it a bit closer, so I brought it down a bit. So we've got using the Artisan water mixable oils, my favourites. And the reason why I like them so much is because I don't have to worry about using anything that's hazardous. Basically, all I'm using as my medium is white. I mean water, and if I'm doing layers I just use the water mixable linseed oil to mix with my paint to make it a bit thinner. So I just like them. I'm just so used to them now, I like them. So just load my brush with this bluey grey. So I've got some, oops, let me just tell you what colours I'm using actually. Got some titanium white, some ultramarine blue, and some ivory black, and my two light colours are the cadmium red and cadmium yellow. And here we go, just sort of mixing a greyish blue. I'm not going to do exactly what's there. Do something similar, so let's have a go at putting some dark in. Of course it'll look a lot lighter because I've got it on a nice black canvas. I need more blue, I want more blue. Yeah. You can mix paint as you go, it's no problem. Get a dot of water just to make it flow a little bit better, just so it's smooth. Some more colour, that's better, a bit darker. Here we go, just filling it in, really. Just filling in that background colour. Just throwing it in. Some more paint. I'm kind of mixing this colour on the canvas as well. Every now and then I'll just pick up a bit more blue or a bit more black or a bit more white and just throw it on, and then sort of just blend it together really. Putting these colours on so I can see what I've got. A bit of light paint. doing little crisscross strokes, as always. Keep it quite dark so it's not about. There. I'm going to get some more of this blue and black, because I want to put the indication of the trees in there. I need a bit more colour for that. Fill this bit in here. So I want dark at the base. And then we've got snow on the ground. Just grabbed a bit of water just to thin the paint a little bit. Give it a bit more of a slide. Sort of make a decision where your road is as well. So we'll put a little bit of an angle in. Like that. Goes back there, and then back off into the distance there. Filling in still. Just filling in. And then we can start. Put a bit too much water in there. And it'll be alright. Because we can fill this bit in here. And it'll go on nice and smooth. What I do when I've grabbed too much water, I just grab more paint. Even it out a bit. Sort of goes away there. I'm just sort of looking at areas that I can do with this bigger brush before I move on to my smaller ones. For now, I'm thinking I just want a little bit more blues in the painting. Blue and black. In the background. Because the dark areas help bring out the light areas. So you got to use both. Just softening the edges there. don't want it to be too prominent, but I don't want it to disappear like that. Just doing some circular strokes there. Okay, just sort of looking at it. What would I like to change? What's okay? Soften that there. And lighten that there. Yeah, okay. I'll leave it at something like that, and then we can start going in with the smaller brushes. So the first thing that I want is the lights on the vehicles. So I'm going to use a smaller brush. So I'm going to use a smaller brush. This is a make is it Ivory 00. I actually got it on eBay. I mentioned it before. It's a model maker's painter's brush, but it looked good. I wanted a small brush so I could do little details, and I thought that one looks alright. So I got it, and it's pretty good. So I just wanted to mix myself various oranges using the yellow and red. You kind of have to watch out because the red's so much stronger. You don't want to pollute all your yellow straight away. He says that's exactly what I've done. So I got some white and yellow here. Look at that. This is what we'll start as our bright spots. So we've got this white and yellow. It's quite light. Yeah. You don't have to, when you're using reference, there's something you don't have to do. And that's copy exactly. You don't have to. You can use your own imagination, and if you want it different, and you change it. If you want the colours different, you can change it also. That's the good thing about being the painter. You know, you have the power. You can do whatever you want. It's one thing that happens when you first start in, you're learning everything and desperately trying to learn all the techniques that are out there and trying to improve your painting. And if you're like me, you think you're never going to get there, and then suddenly you get there and you get better and you can do a picture. You can do a decent picture, but then you have a different problem, and the problem is, what do you paint? I think it's really funny how that happens. The problem goes from how to paint to what to paint. Amuses me. Right, I'm getting some orange now. I've gone into my little yellowy white there, and I want to get this orange. And then what we're thinking about now is the glow around the outside. I find this light orange is nice. go back and forth with your light if you wish. And I'll go into this more deeper orange there. And then I grab red, get some red and throw that in here and there. You get some of the bluish colour, bluey grey colour on your brush, just wipe it. Come back and pick some more colour up. Okay, something like that, and for now, but we can always develop it further as we go. Get another brush, and I can use this colour just to clean some bit up. I really like that bit. Yeah, that's okay. And then the other one needs its glow. So you're trying to create an illusion here. Trying to create an illusion of light. There's light coming off these beams. You want to make it look like that. Just going to grab some of this black and make it a bit of a dirty orangey blacky reddy colour. And start putting in the car parts, bonnet of the car. Pick up some white on the brush and I just sort of start where I think the windscreen is and then work down to that darkness. Okay, it'd be nice to get a bit of red. Sort of loosely go across. And I'll just get some black. There is still a little bit of colour on my brush, but not much. Put that in. A bit more black. Try and get that. Something a bit better. Sometimes I find it's best to do the whole thing and then look at it afterwards. because then you can look at your whole picture and go, right, what can I change to make it better? Okay, let's get a bit of this bluey colour. Just wipe my brush so I haven't got much colour on. Just gives it that windscreen look. Pick up a little bit of the grey, bluey white and put the top of the car on. So I need this spot. I could put a little bit of light there. That'll do. Just wipe my brush, grab some black, and have a look. Always sitting back, always having a look, seeing what I can improve. There's light underneath the car there, and then the front of the car there. It's quite dark underneath. We can do that. Bit of light. And see if I can pick up some of this blue colour. This darker colour here. And I can fill this in. Just cleans it up really. I remember when I do these pictures I always think to myself, I'll show the technique so you can do it better. You can spend time doing it and really get used to it. Do something better. Okay, so what I want to do now is I sort of sit back, have a look, and then grab some of this red, and I want to start improving the glow around the light. Get a little bit of white and just to pink it up a little bit. what I'm going to do is start bringing it down as well, in onto the snow in front. Okay, let's have a go at the other ones. Let's get some white. There's a little bit of red in this one. Big lump of paint, that. Another big lump of paint. Put a little bit too much paint there. Oh well. Still alright. Just take longer to dry. That's some of the orangey red. Getting those bits around the edge. Okay, let's start painting in the vehicle. Got the bumper there, or the grille I should say. And then the car. Here. And then wipe my brush, get some of the black, darken this bit, and the windshield. Gotta get the windshield in. These vehicles are quite far up. Okay, I think as well there's a lot of movement, so we can't do too much detail. But using this technique you could paint all kinds of vehicles. I used this to do a snow plough with all tons of lights on it. And you could do it as well. Let's put some, get some of the bluey white. need to start bringing that together underneath. Oops, just dropped my brush. Or use the bigger brush. Just pick my brush up. And then grab some blue. You can sort of see blue in the windscreen. I'm going to use this in this other one as well, this blue. Don't like that bit. Okay, just made that bit disappear, but you can do that. You can constantly refine. Get some more black. Some of the this bluey grey under the car as well. Look at those wheels there. Something not right about this car. Sort of that window's not right, that's what it is. Yeah, that's better. Just need to dark there. Yeah, that's better. Now I'm going to do the vehicle behind the truck. Get the light in first. using this light. Improve this one as well. Okay, and what would be nice if I could bring this down. There is greyish blue. I can use my big brush to blend it a little bit. Okay, do some black here, black car, make it look more solid. I'm sort of going around the picture now, looking at things and trying to improve things. I need to concentrate back there though. Do think about this area. Stop putting the trucks. Get some black. Create a black and white pile. Just so the truck's a different colour. Green screen there, the light. The light of the roof here. Here. Top of the truck. I'm going to darken that bit there. There we go. Don't want to do too much detail because then it won't look right. It'll look like this, like it's closer than what it is. So you've got to remember that things further away and moving, you won't see that much detail. Let's grab some of this white. Probably come down there a bit. Sort of an indication. Yeah, I want some of this blue for the windscreen again. Kind of cools things down a bit by doing that. so we've got quite a big truck powering down now. It's starting to develop. Let's get some red around the lights. I want a bit of white just to clean that up a bit more. Yeah, I think this one's a little bit too small. So we can make it a bit bigger. Now I need to let's get some of this red. Making a dull red really. Bit of black, bit of red, bit of this grey and a bit of white. I want to sort of put these a bit too light, isn't it? Put these structure thingy part of the wagon in. Kind of go over a bit there, so let's try and blend that away. Yeah, it just sort of blends away into the background, and then you can always get a bit more of the black background colour and put it in. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oops. Too much red on that. Just wash my brush. Pick some blue up. I want to mist this away a little bit. Okay, let's some wheels. Pick up a bit of light colour. Sort of under there. Some of the black is put up there. Okay, a bit more white. can't actually see this very well, so I'm going to get my soft brush. Just going to go over the whole thing. Just sends it away. Same with this one. Just softens the whole thing, and then we can come back. Refine areas that we want to refine. Right. I can see like this blue there, and I want to get some red. Put that in here. Sort of going back and forth here. Okay, now I want to start putting some light on the ground. So we get some of this white, pinky colour. Soften that a bit. And this one as well. Give it some light. Here and there. Same with that one. Giving it some light in the snow. Okay, what I need to do is give the certain areas a bit of light as well. Okay, no, I kind of want a real red area there. Get a little bit of a pinky colour. An indication of light there. Okay, just sitting back, having a look. I think I could improve. But yeah, this episode is all about how to introduce more light into your picture. The traffic. It's fun to have a go at. Enjoyed this episode. Something a little bit different to what I've done previously, so I thought it would give you some ideas of what you can do. I could spend hours fiddling around with this, and but I think we'll call this one done. Just wanted a bit of pure white. To add to this. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you at another episode. Thanks very much for watching, and cheers, bye.